What up? What up? What up, Sextor, Justin, Hoopsner, Demon God, Sparks, Neko, Surge. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Let's get volume going for... Look at this. Xbox 360 times. 1 second here. Yeah. How y'all doing today? I've been asleep for a long time. I had to wake up a little bit early to talk to my mom about birthday stuff. So, how am I? All right. It sucked yesterday. So yesterday, if you were at the Monster Hunter stream and were wondering what happened, essentially my internet went out from, I think it was midnight to 6 in the morning. So I had no internet for 6 hours. Couldn't go back on. Couldn't really tell fully what happened. I had to use my phone. Thank you, Sextor. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like my lavender. Parents still hate it. But my mom is looking to be civil today, since my birthday, which is interesting, because normally she's not. And then also Udapri happened. I lost my Udapri rank by 1,000 points, which is actually one song, and it made me sad yesterday. Other than that, today's doing good. So didn't our birthdays are this close? Yeah, it's weird. So apparently I share the same birthday as Z Royal Viking. Apparently his birthday's today. And then I guess a friend of mine, Vic Vion, her birthday was yesterday. So that's cool. And there's like somebody else's birthday that's today that I know. I don't remember. And then my best friend's birthday is next day for mine. So yeah. But it's time. A lot of you might remember these streams where we played Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise for a long ass time. And if you're new to this community from Twitch, this is the first time we've actually played Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise on stream. So this isn't going to be too much. This isn't going to be too much of a we're going to start a new garden sort of thing. We might. We'll see. But I just want to go and kind of remember everything that we've done in this game so far, what we still need to do. Because here's the thing. Yeah, I don't think I have internet. Go to achievements here. Because we were actually trying to... I made this account purely for this game, compared to the one you guys see if when I play Sea of Thieves. There's like a few things that like I could get, like completing challenges, which we can easily do, secrets, play online co-op for an hour, which I'd literally just probably sit there for a while because it's boring. Shows, races, restore all of the Pinata Central computers. Like, there's a lot of this stuff, but then there's obtain a special Pinata from the website or trade with someone who has, which we've still never found somebody who has one, which is unfortunate. For those who are wondering if the game is going to be really quiet, it's probably not. The Castle Crashers profile picture? Yeah, what up, Cube? How's it going? Yeah, for those who are also curious, yes, our first garden, well, technically not. Technically not. We'll go down through memory lane. Also, thanks, Cube. Appreciate it. If you're on for some more Monster Hunter, by the way, a little bit later, Cube, let me know. Thank you, Booper. Appreciate it. How have you been? So, we have 20 gardens, but you might be like, Kit, why does it say 21? Well, unfortunately, one garden ended up getting deleted. Our very first garden in this game had to be deleted because we turned it into such a glitchy mess that it didn't work. So we're going to go through every single garden, just starting off, and then we'll kind of go from there. between pain free version and adventure resolve. Interesting. That sounds actually pretty interesting. Cool. Thank you, Dory. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna go down memory lane. We're gonna see some old names that probably a lot of us from the past have not seen in a long ass time. Because, for those who don't know, I actually named every single pinata after a viewer. It didn't even have to be a subscriber, it just had to be a viewer, unless it was just out of the box. So like these flutterscotches over here, the butterflies, these butterflies are all just butterflies. I don't care if the plant dried out. The poppies are growing themselves, okay? As you guys can see. But it doesn't entirely matter. So this was our butterfly garden. Originally it was my way to make money, from what I remember. That's why it was called Welcome to Chili's. Because Welcome to Chili's, we
This was ordained
I'm pretty
by
sure.
fate.
Also, thank you for the
Long
resub,
had I
Dory. 5
foreseen.
months in a row. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. We'll see. I don't remember who everyone's pinata was. I just remember that no one got a butterfly. Dory, I think you got a pigeon, actually. Now that I remember it. But I don't know if I made a pigeon garden yet. We'll have to see. I still have the whole binder that was full of stuff. Also, there's Professor Pester being a jerk. Being a jerk. But yeah, this was just a simple butterfly garden. Like I said, we're gonna go down memory lane here because first was Clover Garden. I remember that very clearly. Clover Garden, we got a lot of pinatas off the ground. We were just having a good time there, and I think that's where because what ended up happening with that garden is we used the Xbox Live camera, which yes, there's an Xbox Live like mini web camera for those who didn't know, and we scanned in a bunch of hacked pinatas just to see what they all look like, and a lot of them were not the greatest, and that's why we got rid of it, because we were like, we don't need this anymore. Also, this is Cat Squad HQ. This was everyone's favorite garden, even though it had nothing in it. You guys will see why in a bit. I remember also just streaming this game, like this is my first birthday stream I ever did. I streamed this game, and a lot of people kept coming to the stream because it was just super calming and soothing. It was just a calm and soothing time, because people would just like... Oh yeah, you're right back there. I forgot, you're the glitch one that's just gonna keep going back forever and ever and ever. That's right. But yeah, it was just a calm and soothing time. You know, we just got to sit back and relax, and people would be like, hey, I'm just gonna do my homework to this stream. And that's just what this really what the entire stream was, is just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the time. Playing one of my favorite games of all time is Viva Pinata. So let's take a look. What kind of cats we got? I gotta remember. Who are you? My name is not Cole. Cole came from the Stardew Valley streams. Hasn't been around in a fair minute, but I believe Cole came back from around the time Piranha and I did that. I'm trying to remember. Moon. That's Moon from Blaze's server. Invulove, which was, I believe, a sister of somebody? Xtor, who is Sextor, who was Yaren in chat. Jack Killer, who was a cat that killed a sparrowmint named Captain Jack, or Jack Sparrow. And as a result, we named this cat Jack Killer, who I believe has lost every single fight it's ever been a part of, right? Yeah, 1 out of 6 fights won. This cat has been defeated. Karma's Supper, because there was a friend of mine named Karma, who the joke was he ate cats. Jana-chan from Blaze's server, I remember her. Mr. Meow, which is Dara. Best Villain 64, friend of mine from Blaze's servers. Breezia Cat, viewer who came for the Viva Pinata streams. Vlogger Stuff from Splatoon. She was one of the first people who actually subscribed to the channel from Splatoon. Titan, who is was my former roommate's cat. No, was it Titan? I think it was Titan. There's Sparks, Sparkertons, it's Astrid. She wanted a cat too. Also, this game is glitched where only one house can never be used. There is one more cat here. I think it's the one that just returned. Where's the cat that returned? There's one cat that looks significantly different than all the others. I think it's you. Yep, it is you. Pom Pom Kitty. Friend of mine from way back then. Hey, thank you, Rika. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Pom Pom was somebody from like way back when, and she was the only person I knew who had cat like in their name. So she was the you're stuck, aren't you? Okay, I was about to say, it's like, please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Yeah, but since she was the only one who had Kitty in her name, we decided to make her the leader here. The thing that sucks, though, about Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, and it's the same thing with Viva Pinata, is that if you have two of the same house, they will only ever use one of the houses. So we wanted to make this, like, this extravagant area, two houses, like, right back to back on, like, up here, with a whole bunch of stuff. The issue is, leader player from Pinata Valley in this game? Nice, nice. Not too into that, so not too much into the leaderboards and such, but cool. You have a black kitty? Nice. But yeah, I wish that they expanded. So another downside that was with this game is that you couldn't put so many things. So like if we went to Cosalots, would I want the black kitty? No thank you. I have the Pinata Vision sort of camera, so I could actually just put the kitty in there. But I appreciate it.
Don't forget, you can visit again this afternoon.
Pinata Vision works. Oops. I'm just being texted about birthday stuff. But yeah, the thing was that, and this is something that I really wanted to do, like you get toys, right? You would get the trains, right? The Woo Woo train or the Woo Too train. And you just want to place down like, where's the pavement? You just want to place down like the pavement and make like a really cool thing. Unfortunately, right? You can only place down like 30 of these. And then that's your entire garden filled up. Which I wish that they ported this over to PC so that way you could just put infinite amount of things in your garden. Like that would be so cool. But unfortunately it's not the case, unfortunately. Also, Rika, another thing is I'm not even connected to Xbox Live on this Xbox 360. I literally just hodgepodge put this Xbox 360 together. Like in the past 20 minutes before the stream started. I had to find all the cables, find the game, find this controller. This controller was at the bottom of a really dusty box, so if I start sneezing, I apologize. But I will go from there, hopefully. And hopefully, we'll be able to get connected to the internet soon. But I don't know, I appreciate the gesture, though. I appreciate the gesture. Yeah, all these people remember some of them. Yeah, Dory. It's some good stuff. There's some good stuff here. We'll see a lot of things. I'm being texted, hey, you should eat lunch right now. And I'll be like, yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is Snowman's Land. This was supposed to be this was a reference to Banjo-Kazooie, Snowman's Land. We got some penguins here, some penguins. One of them looks like a secret agent, if I recall. Is it you? Are you the one who looks like a secret agent? Close enough. Close enough. Hey, thank you, Cassie. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Got some bunnies. I know, yeah, there's one of my friends, Rabid. She wanted to be a bunny. For obvious reasons. Obvious reasons. Juicy Goose. I don't think anyone really liked the Juicy Geese in this game. Robbins? Oh, thank you for the 1K bits, Adori. Appreciate it. Happy birthday again with all the adorable hearts, they say. Also, I just love looking inside of here. Look at these guys. They're just chilling. Look at these Robins. One of them's dancing. One of them stretching its legs. One of them sleeping. Man, this is good times. I just, like, the big thing when I streamed this game way in the past when I was on YouTube is that I just wanted to make the gardens look so good, so aesthetically pleasing. Just like try to do some designs. Like some designs we'll see in some of the later gardens I created on stream. You'll see like some drastic differences. Like this was kind of thrown together. There was a lot of gems here, and I think that's because we try to make tunicorns here. I think. No, I got you, Dory. I think we tried to get tunicorns here, which is why there's gems, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, is there only one rabbit? No, there's 3 rabbits. That's right, there's a different garden that has a bunch of rabbits. I remember, there's a different garden that has a lot of rabbits. Also, Rabbit 214 was from Splatoon as well, and her... I'm gonna say boyfriend in quotations, who was another content creator, even though they weren't dating, and it was really, really uncomfortable. But the guy was cool. His name was Tim Plays the Game. Super chill guy. Super chill. Alright. We'll load. Snowman's Warland. Estaria. Why did I name this Estaria? There's horses here. If I recall, there were horses in this one. Why did I name this Estaria? Because somebody named it themselves. This was Ravers. Ravers named this place Estaria. And since it had Star in the name and I was still fighting with the guy, very much fighting, with the guy who went by Star, I named this Estaria to give him all the pinatas that were like that. That's right. We've got some Horstachios here. Also, if you guys are new to Viva Pinata, every single Pinata's like actual name, so like Horstachio, or Fizzly Bear, or Elefanella. I think that's all 3 of them that are here. Each one of them are all named after candy or some sort of sweet. So Delphox, one of the OGs from Splatoon, way back when. But yeah, so you got Horstachios like after pistachios. Fizzly Bear for like fizzy soda, I believe, is what that's supposed to be. Elefanella for vanilla. Classic Chloe, who is Vlogger's cousin, who wanted to be an elephant. This elephant's got tusks for days, one on its head. You guys might be seeing like different variants of pinatas, by the way, for those who are new to this game. Like you might see that some of them have a star and they look different. Like this guy's tail is solid compared to this guy's tail, which is not. But this guy also has like a thicker jaw. In this game there are wildcard pinatas. So after, thank you host, appreciate it, how's it going? After you get 6 of the same pinata in a garden, you can marry them. You can have them romance and marry. There's another on its way back. So you can do that. And what ends up happening is for the 7th pinata plus, you have a chance if you do the romance minigame, and yes, there's a minigame, I'll probably show it off at some point today. If you do the romance minigame perfectly and fast enough, you can get twins and a wild card to show up. In pretty much every single pinata that we've gotten Master Romancer for, we have both variants. Because there's 2 variants. Technically 3, but my camera is a piece of shit and I don't really understand how to use it properly. Still to this day. But what ends up happening is you have to, when you have 6 regular pinatas, you have, gotta remember the specific steps. It's been a while. But in order to get wild cards, there was ways to get the 2 variants. Essentially, the first variant, you'd get 6 of the regular pinatas. When you get 7+, you do the romance minigame. The next set of pinatas, or if you did fast enough and got twins, both of them would be wild cards, the same wild cards. Then you'd have to take both of those wild cards, the tier 1 wild cards is what they were called, romance those 2 together while still having more 6 pinatas or more of the same type in your garden. And by doing that, later hoes, take it easy. Take it easy. By doing that, you would get the 2nd tier. The 3rd tier, you had to figure out which one you didn't get, and then you'd have to scan it in on a card. Oh, goodness. Quacky. To a lot of you guys would probably not know who Quacky is. But I think Adori is the only person here who might. That is a huge blast from the past for before I even started streaming. Man, I have a good memory. Weirdly enough, Quacky's Pond, supposed to be themed after ducks, have no ducks here. And this entire place got revitalized. Got some hippos though. Good old chippopotami. Do this. For those who don't know, a good friend of mine, SHSO Blaze, had fan games made of him, which was super awesome, super dope to see. I believe I appeared in one of them at some point, drinking orange juice, because the big thing back then was this game I used to play a lot, that we probably will play again, called 100% Orange Juice. And in there was a running gag of a character who was a duck that just ridiculed Blaze, called Quacky. So yeah. Hi, Crow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? You love my entire stack here especially? Well, thank you. Thank you. Listen, purple is a jam. Lavender is a jam. Gotta enjoy. Gotta enjoy the good vibes and good colors, you know? Hey, and Crow Bard. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the kid party. How's it going? Here's a wolf flesh for you. Welcome, welcome. Talk to Quacky at all? What? Also, yeah, you're thinking of somebody else. You're thinking of somebody else. Also, yes, for those who have been on my Twitch streams for a while, the follow alert with being Viva Pinata. This is my, like, this was a game I grew up playing for so long. This is one of, like, the most popular streams I ever did, really, on YouTube when I did it way back when. Because people, like, gosh, that was around the time, because it was pre-pandemic, obviously. But that was around the time, I guess, there's like a lot of things going on for people's classes and such. And my community back then was very young, because there was a lot of Splatoon and Nintendo stuff. And we'd play this game, and it would be a lot of, what the heck noise was that? That was my laptop. Wait. My laptop and my computer just made a noise. What just happened? Yeah, Viva Pinata 100% orange juice. What just happened? Oh, I got a notification. That's what happened. Okay. I was like, what the heck? So way back when on YouTube, I streamed Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise for my first ever birthday stream I did. And what happened was people kept showing up and were like, hey, you know, having trouble with homework. I'm having trouble with stuff going on in school. I'm having trouble with this, that, the other. Can you help me out? And back then, I actually was about to be, I was kind of in training to be a teacher. I think I was still a little bit in college at that time to try to do like English major stuff and trying to be a teacher. So people would come up to me with questions on their homework, questions on like essays, research papers, and I help them out. It was just like a really calm, soothing time while we are playing Viva Pinata and enjoying just the good scenery and the good vibes. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. There's a lot of back in the old YouTube days, true. But Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, unfortunately, I don't know how many people for the Viva Pinata community would agree with me. Oh yeah, this was just a... Well... This was just showing off the fact that you can use a camera to get infinite old ambers. Unfortunately, we're about to see a murder. And this actually, weirdly enough, this ties into what I'm about to say. I would say that Viva Pinata OG is significantly better than Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. And I don't know how many people would agree with me, but the reason I played Trouble in Paradise is because it was the one that I played a lot when I was growing up, and it has a lot more pinatas. Yep, the Toad is now dead. And it's this jerk face over here, Professor Pester, which is the reason. He is the reason. What up, Sparks? How's it going? This guy is the reason why I don't like Trouble in Paradise compared to Viva Pinata Original. In this game, In both games, there's this sword right here, Captain Cutlass. It was hell of expensive, but if you placed it anywhere in the garden in the original game, every single ruffian, who is what Professor Pester looks like, including Professor Pester, would no longer show up to your garden. Thank you, Sparks. I appreciate it. This thing made your garden safe. Every single garden you made needed a Captain Cutlass. And that way, no ruffians showed up, no Professor Pester, you would not lose your most expensive pinata. In this game, the Captain Cutlass still exists and gets rid of all the ruffians. It just no longer gets rid of Professor Pester. And for those who are new to Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise and have been kind of noticing the fact that there's this random set of gates or like fences in a corner where Professor Pester is just kind of standing there, yeah, that was the only exploit people found in order to keep him out of the garden. If you placed enough fences in one particular area, it would cause him to glitch out. If you saw, I think it's Astaria that has it. It might be Astaria or Snowman's Warland. One of the fences is so crazy that it glitched him out perfectly to where he will always keep moving himself backwards and backwards to infinity, which is great. Ah, the AC was destroyed. Named after the fact of when I lived in my old house and the AC was broken. By the way, I live in Arizona. This happened during the summer, where it was 110 degrees Fahrenheit. I decided to stream this game. As you can tell, it was a desert themed. Also, since I saw a woo and I didn't act on it. Got scorpions though. We got some armadillos. I think one of these, no, it's the hyenas. One of the hyenas is Karma, if I recall correctly. Weirdly enough, as long as I've been in Arizona, I've actually never been stung by a scorpion. Weirdly enough. Also, yeah, as I was saying, these fences right here, you can see him moving further and further back. He's supposed to be like right up here, like doing his moves. But since he's glitched because the fences are placed perfectly, he's just gonna keep moving backwards and backwards for as long as possible. Did I miss anything? I mean, you missed your cat. There's Karma's Debt and Super Darius. Super Darius came from K-Fresh's stream, I think, and Karma's Debt was a friend of mine with Blaze. But yeah, and here's the thing. I said this before, and I'll say this again. I wish I could just place more things in this garden. There's 3 houses and a bunch of pinatas, but the problem is if I recall correctly, there was an issue where the more pinatas you had, the less you could place in a garden that was like furniture, like fences, the wishing well, Captain Cutlass, which I think is just in a random corner of this. Yep, you had a cat. There's Captain Cutlass. So you just had to make sure you had, like, I wish that, you know what? I remember something. Vet and AJ. One of the first people to come to my streams through Viva Pinata was Vet and AJ, who is somebody who actually was part of a group of people who were trying to make Viva Pinata 3, and I think they had a sub goal of porting over Viva Pinata and Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise to PC. I don't know whatever became of that. I think I got invited to the Discord for it, or they said they were going to invite me and then never did. I think is what happened. So, but yeah, there is a team of people out there. I know they're doing Viva Pinata 3 right now, that they're completely separate from Rare. I think they're trying to get Rare to notice so that way they can maybe invest in porting over the games, but I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see. I forgot I gave him a cat. DJ Cat, one of the people who first subscribed when I played Far Cry 5, Cat Price, friend of mine. This asshole. This game looks so cute. It's a really cute game. It's just a really calming game. Wow, why do I have 2 of the people that I dislike the most in the same in the same garden. So the star was a person that I fought with a ton. I used to be friends with them, but I actually fought with them a ton because they thought I was going after their crush when I had no interest. And they would not stop fighting me over that. And then tried to do some big bad things. This guy, some of you might remember this stream that happened. Also, there's more bunnies here if you guys want to see more bunnies. Kawaii from Weeby server, and David, mod, good friend. Let's talk about Tatsu, and let's talk about something that I felt so bad because it also happened on a Viva Pinata stream too. It mainly happened on Splatoon streams, funny enough, but it almost happened on a Viva Pinata stream, and it just killed the vibe. A lot of you will know that I'm a big fan of the Persona series. I played Persona 4, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5, Royal, and Strikers. However, Tatsu is the reason why I will never play Persona 1 and 2. I will absolutely never play Persona 1 and 2. And it's very much because of him. He came into my chat. He used to be a mod. He actually was the one who first had, like, because I have my bot, Wizboo Bacon Bot, right? We had Wizboo Bacon Bot, and also here's all the ponies just chilling. These are Ponkies. They're just adorable. He came into my chat, and I felt bad. The vlogger was the one who was affected, because vlogger talked about the fact that she was looking forward to Persona 5. We're about to stream Royal. Tatsu came into chat and just reamed her and bullied her for liking Persona 5. And then said it's factually incorrect that Persona 5 is a good game, and said that Persona 1 and 2 are superior to them in every single way, and that anybody who likes Persona 4 and 5 are stupid. He was my mod. We had a previous bot, Kitsune Bot, which he hijacked to try to, he helped make it, so we knew the password to it. But then he hijacked it, and then I was like, literally, you're the only other person who has access to it, and I'm currently streaming right now, and you can see that my hand's on a controller. There's no way I could type right now. It is you, Tatsu. He wasn't harassing Wizboo. He started harassing Vlogger, and then people started supporting Vlogger, saying, listen, anyone can like any game. Anybody, here's the thing. I'm somebody who's like, listen, even if there's a bad game out there that I may not personally like, there are people who like that game, right? You don't tell them that their opinion is wrong, because that's not correct. How can an opinion be wrong when it's an opinion? And, like, we had this similar conversation because there's some people asking why I was streaming Viva Pinata, because it was a dead game and no one cared about it or anything. And, like, I was just like, listen, it's a fun game, it's a chill time, don't ruin it. But he came into one of those streams and just kept attacking Vlogger for liking Persona 5, because we were having this whole big conversation about the game. Because I really do like it. I cosplay as Joker, and I think it's a great time. Just at that point, like, I still gave him a cat because I just wanted to still go back through memories. But yeah, note to everybody: don't flame somebody for having an opinion. Oh, this is one of the ones where I actually got the camera to work. That's right, this is one of the ones I got the camera to work on. Cool. So we got some worms here. This is the point where actually, like, you guys can see that I started actually making a little bit more theming. Like, we started realizing that we could only have 3 Pinata species per garden to make it work. I don't know why we had more Juicy Goose. I think we forgot about the fact that I had Juicy Geese, and we just kind of went with it. Also, we got turtles. We got Weeby News, good friend. Travis, also good friend. Mr. Turtle, who is, I forgot his original name, but he just wanted to go by Mr. Turtle. As you guys can see, they're all just chilling back there, all sleeping. One of them's got a horn. Yeah, that was the interesting thing, because I befriended Weeby and Blaze early on to when I started streaming. Now they're still good friends of mine to this day. If you guys don't know who Weeby News is, you should check her out on YouTube. I think it's news with a Z, but I think way back when it was with an S at some point. Either that or I just had a brain fart and was like, I'm gonna put an S. But as you can see, like this one was more industrial themed, so we had like this. Yeah, we even went, well, I roomed with Blaze as I went to the expo because he got conned out of his E3 ticket. I was supposed to go to E3 with SHSL Blaze, another content creator. If you guys like Danganronpa, they both do a lot of Danganronpa content. And unfortunately got conned out of his ticket, which sucked. So I had to go to E3 alone and stay in his place. We still had fun. But it was, man. And the Weeby, a lot of you probably who've been with me on Twitch should know. Somebody's vacuuming behind me. Should know who Weeby is, because we played Among Us together. She is the one who coined the term "Never Trust Kit" in Among Us. Somebody is vacuuming very loudly. I apologize if you could hear that. We also played that with Blaze too, so it's pretty. I'm sorry. I think the messy kitchen is the garden that starts the typical format you'll see with a lot of the gardens that we ended up making from the past. And I listened the hard way. Yeah. So this garden right here, you guys are gonna see the great format. Not reveal games, but yet everyone trusts me. So yeah, this is you guys will see this. You guys are gonna see essentially this moving forward. 4 paths, a tree at one side, and 3 houses. Like this is what happened. Also, yes, we have a golden, straight up golden path to a trash can with Carly, because you want to be a Macaraccoon. Look at these guys, and they follow you. Look at these guys. Hello. Hi. And of course, oh wait, where's the one? Okay, we have to wait for them to come out. Actually, wait, if I recall, I can tap. Where is the one? Thank you here. Thanks, Poopsner. Appreciate it. I take it you just noticed that it was lavender. Okay, hold on. I can look inside. There is the running joke. No! Oh, wait. Yeah. So you guys see the one with like little like bars out of it? That's the airplane. And we gave it airplane, we gave that Macaraccoon airplane features. So it has an airplane hat and everything. Also got some lemonings here. This one was the first like super themed garden that we had, where these are all pinatas who have stuff to do with food. So badge sickles, which I'll show you guys real quick. We also got lemonings who eat bad candy and spit out good ones. Got the super eyebrows, puffy tails. Ah, you good? You good? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got the Macaraccoons, we got the lemonings. And we had a dirt path leading to the badge sickles. We had a silver path leading to the lemonings, and then a gold path leading to the trash can. Like this one was super stylized. It looks a little clunky, right? Looks a little clunky. Like we tried to get it to line up perfectly, but like this didn't fit properly. And like you can see like this doesn't, it just looks like squares on top of stuff. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at Carly wearing an aviator's helmet with a scarf. Ready to fly. Ready to fly, Carly. It just looks like an airplane. It just looks like an airplane. Look at this. We are ready for takeoff. Neum. We got some with the mohawk too. But I just, Carly's is just the greatest because it just zooms away. It just zooms away. It's so good. Look at those two. They're just having a stretching contest. Oh man. I remember some of the things we did. It was great. I still don't even have everybody's. Now here's another thing. You guys also can see, for those who are new, the sheep in the bottom right corner. That was Sheeple from when I played Catherine. Became a pretty big part of the community. What up, Cassie? How's it going? This was actually before Sheeple became like kind of a big thing for the channel. So we actually, if you guys are wondering, hey, where are any sheep pinatas? We haven't gotten there yet, but we will. We will. Oh yes, the majestic bird town. You guys might also know, if you guys are new here, you probably don't, but I'm very snarky. I'm very snarky, and I'm very I like puns. Puns are pretty cool. By the way, how's the game sound, by the way? I just want to be sure. It's a little bit quiet to me, but I think it's just because I turned it down. How's it sound to you guys? So, as you can see, we do have an actual majestic bird, which are the eagles, the eaglars. Fine, perfect. But then you have pecan-mixes, pecan-mixes, which are birds, but they don't really fly because they're peacocks. And of course, the most majestic of birds, a flying pig. The most majestic of birds. You know, the flying pig. Now this is the one of the ones where, like, you guys can see Professor Pester isn't here. Also, this gem is still spazzing out in the corner. I can remove this if I want to get rid of it, but yeah. This is one of the ones that Professor Pester, he won't ever attack any of these pinatas, because I actually don't think he attacks wild cards, but yeah. Oh my gosh, do I still have that picture? There was one picture way back when. There is a picture that we took because of something hilarious that happened on stream while I was explaining things. I was explaining things of how to get the pixie for those who didn't know how to get it, and trying to, like, because it's a really weird roundabout thing. And then I saw something, and I had to take a picture, and no one was understanding what was happening until I showed them the picture. They realized how great it was. Oh, please tell me I have it. I think it's before this. Okay, there's Dora the Explorer, the buff one from Final Fantasy 15. It's my Dr. Pepper stash. Tattoos and such. It's gotta be... No, did I stream V3? I don't think I streamed V3. No, this is before this. 2017. I started streaming in 2018. So it's gonna be down here. I think it's after E3. Play and go Noom. True. True. There it is. Okay, so as you can see actually right here, you can see that the whole of the pig, or the pig's snout, goes into the stomach of the eagle. If I can do this, and let me get broadcast out so that way I can stop the background blur. Unfortunately, when the pig sits on it, it looks like its snout is going straight up its butt. So, we took a picture of the pig sitting like that because it was a little glitched, and the snout was going straight into its butt. Just straight snout butt. Right there. Yes, that happened. Also got some taff flies. The reason you guys might see some flies around here, by the way, is just because anything that has, anytime there's fruit, which is really these oak trees, because apparently acorns are fruit, these oak trees drop fruit, and taff flies have to eat a bunch of fruit. That's all. And for those who are wondering, yes, we are going to be doing an actual garden. I just want to reflect on, like, all the gardens we made previously, while also partially remembering. So there are pigeons in this game, Adora. You did want a pigeon. I remember that. I just don't know if we made a garden for pigeons yet or not. If I did, I think I may have made it with the Perfitimals. So, did I have work early today? Nice. Yeah, I didn't have work today, so. Ah, yes, the Garden of Dogs, which has one of the One interesting pinata. Well, there's two. This garden, I spent so long making look good. I spent so long because of two dogs in particular. Two dogs in particular. This is gonna be a memory. I might cry. As you can see, we made this look amazing. Made it super symmetrical. We got two different ones. This dog right here is Choya. We got a few dogs like Jigsaw Gaming, Christopher Martinez from Splatoon and something. Choya was the dog of my former best friend, who, for those who don't fully know, this is the person who I was crushing on, might have had a thing, and then decided to make out with my manager. That's her dog. And after that happened, I was, you know, very, like, kind of petrified and everything. Like, that was, you know, that was a great time. That's her dog. But we all agreed after the fact that even though that happened, and I really resent her and everything, we can't take it out on the dog. We can't take it out on the dog. There is one dog in particular. Nate. There should be another dog that looks very, very out there. And I don't know if it went to a party or not. Let me check post office. There's another dog.
Crates, and more crates.
By the way, in case you guys didn't know, I have a bunch of crates. Crates are the mailing system in this game, so we have a lot of them that we still need to, like, pay attention to. Yeah, I have Chocodoculuses, I have houses, I have a tree. Don't worry about the tree in a box. It's perfectly fine. It's been there for years, and that's fine. Hootie Fruities, yes. Profitables. Oh, that's unfortunate. I saw Profitable, and I'm like, well, I guess I don't think I have Pudgeons anymore. I have a lot of dragons. Don't worry about that. Captured, chameleons, Licatodes, Chocodocus. I got 85 boxes. Got 85 boxes. There should be another dog. I don't know where they are. Because I think what happened is I sent them to a party, and then I keep leaving this garden before they come back from the party. But I'm pretty confident that they're supposed to be in here. Wait, can't I check the records? Hold on, I think I could check. I should be able to check which pinatas are here. Prison pinatas. Oh! Nope. I don't. I think I put that dog in a different garden, actually. I think I put that dog in a different garden. There should be another dog named Chloe, who is my dog. She was a little Shih Tzu. I actually probably have a phone. So I've only had, like, in my entire life, I've had two dogs that actually really liked me. One is my current dog. One of my current dogs. The other, if I could find a good picture, I do have a lot of pictures. I think I moved Chloe to a different one. Chloe's been like my 7th or 8th dog. Not a lot of the dogs I've had liked me, just because like I can't be around them at all, because I'm allergic. But Chloe was one of the ones I actually was able to be around. Where is, there's a, I have literally, I know I have a picture right before. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. One of them, Devious Bastard. Yeah, one of them's a demon dog, as we call him, because what he'll do is he will just go crazy at like 6 o'clock. You'll hear barking like crazy. It's great. But one of them's learned, the other one hasn't. Come on, I know I gotta have a picture of her somewhere. Somewhere here is a fluffy dog. Wow, that's a pretty bad picture of her. There we go. There we go. Let's take off the filter. Just kit. She's kind of sideways. But that was her. My little dog, Chloe. At the last parts of her life, she was deaf and blind. And, even though she was deaf and blind and couldn't, like, you know, really see or hear anything, for some reason, she would be able to smell me and would always, sit next to me. Like, she would not recognize anybody else, like anyone else's smell, I guess. But for me, she would always just, like, I'd get home from work when I used to live in the house, this house, way back when she was alive, and, like, she would try to figure out why the other dog who liked me was running up to me, because, you know, doesn't hear, like, the garage open, or can't, like, really see what goes on, but can, I guess, feel the ground of, like, the dog running. So, like, she would, like, crash into a wall or something, and then, like, she would stop, and I guess she would sniff the air, and then realize it was me, and then head directly over to me, and then just sit in my lap. So, rest in peace, Chloe. Good dog. It's a good dog. She was really old. Anyway, on to lighter topics. Comfort Shark Land, who is still currently in my car. Currently still being used as a pillow. I'll bring Comfort Shark on stream at some point. Comfort Shark's one of my plushies, so we just decided to say screw it. We just made an entire garden in the shape of Comfort Shark. Listen, I'm not a geometry major. I was never good at math and shapes. Sorry, you caught a pinata? What pinata did I just have you catch?
A gardener who knows to start.
I understand why I needed that. Okay, never mind. These are newt kits. They're newts. They're adorable. Let's go Galagugus too. So these are Galagugus. These are bush babies. You guys don't know what a bush baby is. Their house is the best. It's this cardboard box. And fun fact, they have to get scanned to go in there because it's a secret hideout. It's a secret agent base. We'll see there in a bit. We also got crocodiles. Little crocodiles. For some reason, they're all sleeping outside and not in their house, but I mean, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, if we go inside the cardboard box, you will find that it actually is well furnished. Everyone loved the Galagugus. They're great. They're great. This guy looks like a freaking alien. He's got antennas on the side of his head. I've got some newts. This one was good. This one was because I think this one was after the Five Nights at Freddy's stream where I jumped out of my chair. Where I put Comfort Shark on my head to calm me down. It's a good time. Man, this has been 3 years ago, y'all. A lot of these gardens were like 2-3 years ago. It's insane how much time flies. Actually, more so 2 years than 3. More so 2 years than 3. Crazy stuff. Spook City. I think Spook City is the one that has my pinata. We'll see. We'll see. Man, this is memory lane. I don't know how many of you guys remember like a lot of these names or anything, or like remember the garden creating process. I know quite a few of you were there for that. Some good times. Some good times. So we got my Malawolves. We got Lam, who is somebody who came just from Viva Pinata. Tundra Wolf. Yep. We got Walter. I don't remember why, but somebody's name was Walter. There's a lot of wolves here. Millie, Cassie wanted to be a wolf. Crow, who was a crow? We had to name Crow. Wait a second. The Sherbats are here, which means there is one Sherbat we have to find. Where are you? Is it you? Is it you? Batman. Yes, we named one Batman. Akechi. Back then, no one knew why I named that Akechi. Back then, literally no one knew why I named that wolf Akechi. Or that crow Akechi. If you played Persona 5, you may understand. There's Vet and AJ. Is this one mine? Oh, that's Millie. One of these is Terranian, and one of them is Kit. Where is my wolf? There's Terranian. There I am. So we did that for me. It's Terranian instead of Kit. But sketchy Akechi. And we gave Akechi the old man looking crow. Oh man. Back when I called him Etch a Sketch a Catch. Good time. Once again, another really well themed garden. This garden was another one I was really proud of how well themed it was. Who are you? Hold on, who are you? You just came back. You just came back. Oh, you're just Crow. Who came back? I think it was Crow who came back then. Maybe. But yeah, this one was another really cool garden. We actually had a lot of, like, we had the nightshade, and there was, like, the pond over here, and there was supposed to be some more stuff, but, we didn't really get to plant too much, because we got yelled at. But, yeah, this one was another one of my favorite looking gardens. Once again, it's not super stylized or anything, but it turned out well. It turned out really well. Once again, needs to be on PC, so that way we have infinite possibilities of how much stuff we could put in the game. Yeah, because the Xbox 360 can handle so much. You can only handle so much. Pick being a wolf. Sparks, let's just be real. We all know what animal you would have picked in the past. The Garden of Dreams. I don't remember this garden. I actually do not remember this garden. What? What? Alright, so the Garden of Dreams featured sheep and cows and chickens. Oh, I remember. Hey, Cube, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. As a sub. Gotta find something better to say about that. Also, I remember why there's no wolf named Kitathi, because this guy's name is Kitathi. Welcome to my favorite pinata, the Cluckles. Where are these chickens? Where are these chickens? Yellow Kazmoo. Because you wanted to be a cow. It was a good time. I appreciate it, appreciate it. Saitor. Look at this sheep with the fuzzy puffs. Look at all those chickens. Yeah, chickens are great. Now, because we're here, I gotta show you guys the 2 best romance stances in the game. So here's the cool thing about this game, for those who have never seen this in the game. When you romance a pinata, you actually get to see them romance. But it's not just any sort of romance. So let's go to Cluckles. And let's go to romance. Enjoy. That's how eggs are created. But wait, there was one pinata that we all remembered way back when that has the greatest romance of all time. And funny enough, it is the sheep. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. The greatest romance ever. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah. So, sorry, the sheep's house is this one, by the way. So also this is a shearing shed, so like the sheeps actually would randomly walk in here when they had their fluff, and they would like get sheared and such. And then this was the milking shed where cows got milked. The problem is that one of these cows, which is the yellow Kazmoo, which is one of these, yeah, is my friend Yellow Kazoo, and the first cow that wanted to go into the milking shed was her. And it led to a lot of awkwardness because I had spent 10-15 minutes trying to get the cow to not walk into here. And I kept wanting to. It's not a fun time. Yeah, by the way, that's how eggs are made. If you guys are like, hey, I wonder how pinatas made, or I wonder how animals mate. Yeah, they just fly through the air and then land on each other, and then things happen. Or you just do a dance, you know? I don't remember any of the other ones being, like, there's some that are pretty good. And we'll see 3 of them today. We'll see 3 more today. Because, like I said, we will actually create a new garden. But for this first part, I just want to, like I said, go through memories. So we got 5 more left. Clover's Garden. So this is the Redux. So, previous garden, Clover's Garden 1. We deleted because we used the camera to hack in a lot of pinatas, and I just didn't feel good about it. It was pinatas we already had. Pinatas we already had, just all of them. Like, as Rika, when Rika joined, saying that had black. The only way I think you can get a black pinata is by using the camera. I'm not going to show off the camera because it's going to take 2 hours to get one pinata. Ah, yes! The original, with the Hootie Fruities. As you can see, the Hootie Fruities have glasses. Also, donuts. Lil Sparky, Sparky's sister. Roku, friend of mine. Dance Disco Does. Is that Ravers? Why are you not Ravers? Hold on. Don't they have more Hootie Fruities? Hold on. Or any of these named Ravers. Because Ravers loves being a Hawa. Hold on. Blue is one. Yeah, Ravers is one. Nine is another. Nine is the person that Star thought I was trying to date. Also, these are Cinnamon monkeys. Yes, they need a fez to date. It's required. It is required that they have a fez to mate. It's just how it is, okay? Some Cinnamon monkeys have big ears. Some of them have that. This garden we just kind of threw together. This was homage because the original Clover's Garden had the Hootie Fruities as one of its main residents. So this one's pretty good. And we have our good old this. I forgot what I was trying to make out of the water, and it didn't really work. Good old homage, good old homage. For those who are veteran Viva Pinata players, you might be like, hey Kit, why don't you have any mines, or why don't you have this, why don't you have that? I already got like 5 Dragon Ashes of different colors. I don't need any more. It's not really a point. I also have more money than I could ever need in this game. So. Something tells me one of these last 4 gardens is... Oh! 95% of you will not understand any of these references, these last 4. But for the 5% that does recognize what those are referencing, kudos to you. Kudos, shoutouts to you for getting the reference. So I know what the next one is going to be then. I know what the name of our next garden is going to be then. Oh boy, okay. What's this one? Ah yes. Smell buzz. Skunks. Look at the skunks. They have giant tails. absolutely gigantic. Also got some arachnids. If you guys like spiders, be right back for a bit, no worries. Got some spiders and some other great ones. We got fudge hogs. Look at these guys. Also, thank you, Yaren, or Sextor, for the contribution to the Rock Band 4 stream. Also, thank you to those who contributed earlier. Appreciate it. Yes, we got fudge hogs. Also, we got a rock. Because, of course. Arachnids are supposed to be, like, based off of candy. Rock candy. Look at this fudge hog! It's so cute! It's so cute! Look at him waving back and forth. Let's go, buddy. Doing great. Also, this one I tried to get stylized with like the tall grass. It didn't really work out. This one's not one of the better looking ones, but it has some pretty cool pinatas. I think that was also the first time I've ever tried raising arachnids in this game, because I always stayed away from arachnids because my brothers are arachnophobic, and we always used to play this game together. I don't think they are now. They had very good reason to be, because we used to live by in a place where their black widows were prevalent, and there might have been 2 that dropped onto one of them. That was a fun time. It wasn't me. I didn't care. But for the brother of mine who did have 2 black widows fall on his face, he may have shit the bed, literally. Yeah, so I don't really remember too much about these last 3, because I think these last 3 we just kind of speed ran through them. I don't think there's any like super expensive pinatas in these, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, this is another Flutterscotch one. Yeah, if you guys remember Welcome to Chili's. Though now we have Jameleons here, which need Flutterscotches. So yeah, this is another one. So fun fact about this game. As you can see, there's different types of, like, so the main Flutterscotch you can get in this game is the white Flutterscotch. However, you have to use the white Flutterscotch to turn them green, brown, purple, pink, black, red, yellow, blue, orange, and there's probably something other color that I'm missing. These are the most annoying pinatas to master romance. They're pretty simple, but it's just really annoying because, like, look at this. Look at this. There's so many butterflies. So it's just another one that's Welcome to Chili's, except for just more butterflies. By the way, I think I have an idea of what pinatas we are going to be raising in this stream. But if anyone has any recommendations, I would love to hear it. I would just recommend, or I'd like to request, not a very, very difficult to get pinata, because it's gonna be a moment to remember how to do a lot of things. So probably we're gonna do more Viva Pinata streams in the future, but right now I just kind of want to like get my bearings straight, see what we could do. And yeah, if majority of like animals are in this game except for like fish. So if you are like, you should do a fish garden, it's like, well, unfortunately, there's nothing underwater we could do. Yes. My favorite animal, the abominable snowman. Why are you crying, dude? You okay? Sorry, I know what that referencing. We don't talk about that. Flappyaks, got Pololly bears. This one's definitely ice themed. This one's actually looks really, really cool. I really like this a lot. Wait a second. I'm missing one. What other animals are here? Hold on, Pololly bears? Those are... Wait, what? Oh, Moojus! Yeah, I forgot. We got Flappyaks and Moose. I was like, oh man, they look the exact same. So we got moose, we got yaks, we got bears, we got yetis. This one's actually a really cool looking one though. I really like how this garden turned out. There's probably more like things I could have added, but it's pretty good. All right, let's see what this last garden is. Because straight up, I don't remember anything about this last garden. Part of me wants to say that tigers are involved. Because what's it referencing? Hold on. Who's it referencing? I'm not going to spoil the reference, but... Oh, tigers might be involved. It's either tigers or parrots. I think I base these off of specific characters. Our goal? Yeah. We're getting close, Poopster. Getting close. We'll see. We'll see what this is.
This was ordained by fate. Long had I foreseen it.
Doge, you could have just said hi. You could have just said hi. How's it going? Thank you, Doge. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Zaruda, Word. Word was a tier 3 sub and he unsubbed. My own brother. Damn. Wow. Okay then. Thanks, Word. Appreciate that. Sammy Smallboy, Mood Shades, Slifer Slacker 29, Heated Sausage V2, Yoshi Monster, Recertify, HBC or Happy Penguin Cupcake, and Meggy Peggy. Enjoy the subs, and thank you, Doge, for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate that, dude. Dude, when are we gonna play Lego Star Wars together again? When are you available for Lego Star Wars? Those who don't know, Doge is a good friend of mine. But thank you, Doge. I appreciate it. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Okay, I was close. I was close with this one. This is desert themed. I thought this was gonna be like orange pinatas. But we got ostriches, we got vulturos, we got camellos, and we got little sweetles. Look at these guys. Look at these little sweetles. He's so happy. He is so happy. All right, cool. Well, I think that is all of the gardens we got so far. This one looks, you know, they look pretty interesting. Oh, we have geckos too? Huh. We have 5 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 5 different types of pinatas here. Huh. Interesting. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vulturos, chostriches, camellos, sweetles, gecko. No, there's 5. Oh, this is a house, isn't it? It is a house. Whose house is this? Something that likes to go in here. What are you? And the parts right now are really busy? No worries. Oh, it's a Vulturo home. Interesting. I appreciate it, Doge. I really do. You guys are just like blasting past all like the milestones and such. For those who don't know, by the way, and this is going to be huge shout outs to Doge now, Rickety and Sir Demon God. I recorded an update video for YouTube just to like let people know like kind of what milestones we're looking for and like what more is going on. 40 sub points. We would be starting Kingdom Hearts 1, which has been passed. I'll get to that in a bit. And then 50 sub points, we'll play Persona 5 Dancing All Night on stream. And then I was gonna say for 75 we would do another like big Just Dance stream where everyone gets to choose the songs because I'm like subscribed to Just Dance. We're at 76 right now, which means all 3 of those have been hit. So thank you guys for that. I'm very, very surprised. But thank you. I do appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. It's crazy. It's crazy all the love and support lately. Especially about how bad of a week I had last week. You know? The only good thing being my hair color change. Which even that was tied to something that was really, really bad. You know, I appreciate y'all. Why do I have messages up the wazoo here? Holy crap. Oh, thank you, Doge, as well. Rick did that too. All right, I'm checking something here real quick. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so let's make a garden. And I know what garden we're gonna make. And if anybody look at this old ass menu. Look at this old ass menu. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is gonna be... Weirdly enough, this feels more fluid than, like, the Switch's one. Is that bad to say? Oops. Alright. So let's just jump into a garden. I have an idea what we're going to use. But, once again, chat, if you guys have any recommendations... If you guys have any recommendations as to what animals you guys want to see in the garden, feel free. Also, we're going to skip this. Hi, Leafos. Also, yeah, there are actual, like, people in this game. That's Leafos. She is, she's a girl. Alright, that noise you guys just heard is that asshole. That's a ruffian. We have not seen ruffians really at all this entire stream so far, and that's because I have the Captain Cutlass. It's like the first thing I do. We're just gonna sell like everything we possibly can right now. Now for those who are new to this game, you might have a few questions. One, why does your garden start off like this? Two, why do you have 2 poppies all of a sudden, just randomly? And 3, why do you have a random pinata? Well, the random pinata is supposed to help you get like an idea of like what you should start off with. The poppies are for one pinata in particular, which we already have. They keep fucking vomiting. I'm pissed. Okay, let's go buy a few things first. Cost. Also, yes, every single person in this game.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket? I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
So each person is wearing a mask, but it definitely looks very uncanny. Like, I remember in the past, like, I'm like, oh, this is a normal thing. This is perfectly fine. Playing this game a little bit more, you realize that the mask is kind of like glued to their face.
Thanks. I wish
Not
I
the
could
greatest
say I
thing.
replace all.
Also, Coslet like acts like an asshole, but she's really sweet. All right, it's gonna be a stone
You're buying,
fix.
huh?
So let's stop Professor Pester from showing up here. That's the wrong button.
Problem is, that's it. So
Yeah, if you try to buy something and also don't like, you end up not like use it. You don't buy anything of it. She gets really pissed off. She's like, really? Also, cool thing in this game is that if anybody is like in the way, their AI will immediately tell them to move. So that way they're not. Now, Leafos, you better move before you get trapped. How many do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 11. I'm going to put one right here, though, just in case. So yeah, there's that. All right, Whirlim's become a resident. Great. This board, we haven't really talked about this. This board bans pinatas from showing up to our garden. So we are going to ban a few of these. Welcome back, Booper. How's it going? What kind of food did you get? All right, we are going to sell you. And you, because we already have it. All right. So there are a lot of pinatas in this game, and a lot of pinatas I actually do not even have. Well, I mean, I do. Chicken tendies? Nice, nice. That I have not gotten, like, their main things for. Like I said, I want to start off easy right now. I want to start off with maybe doing, like, an easy sort of setup. So here's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Travis. Nice to see you, by the way, again. It's been too long. I'm trying my best to get you.
This was ordained by fate.
Thank you for the birthday
Long
hype
had
for the
I
tier 1
foreseen
resub.
it.
5 months in a row. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get you the freaking steelbook. Dude, those customs papers are annoying. Like, I've been trying to print them out and they're like, oh, there's not the right one. You have to do this one. Okay, I just filled it out. Well, you did this wrong. It's like, please. They want me to spend 150 bucks again just to do it. So I'm trying to like figure out how to get it to you. I'm trying to get you that steelbook. It's still in its package behind me. Like, I have it all. It's just the freaking customs papers. But Travis also with the 20 bucks. Happy birthday, man. I know things are probably not optimal over there right now with the virus and all and just in general, but I hope things are better. Have a great day. Stay in there, man. I appreciate it, Travis. I really do. It's, you know, as I said, this past week's been pretty crazy. But yesterday in particular, for those who were at the land stream, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. I'm sitting back now. Hey, back for it. Don't worry. No worries. No worries. I'm gonna get to you. Just gonna take some time. I was at the Bland stream and was like hearing about all the things that my parents were saying about my purple hair now. That definitely crushed it. So I'm just glad they're being nice today, but I have to go downstairs and wear a beanie that covers all my hair. So, you know, that's fun. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you for all just the love and support for these past few days. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the greatest. And I do not feel worthy. I'm immensely appreciative to all of you guys. So thank you, truly. Whether you just, you know, you're sitting here watching the stream the entire time, you followed recently, donated, subbed, like any of that. And I know some people are like, oh, but I feel like I'm not doing much because I didn't donate or sub. It's fine, y'all. Just the fact that you guys are here watching means the world to me. So thank you, truly. Truly thank you. We got plenty of matter. So good for rocking it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I think it looks good with the hat, too. Sometimes, like, taking the hat off would be nice, but I still like wearing my hat. So is there still a threat of being kicked out? Right now, today and tomorrow, they'll be nice about it. Can't say too much about Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'll kind of get, like, the ultimatum. So we'll see. How many... Let me see something here, actually. I want to see how many pinatas there are, because I think I've seen every single pinata. If not, maybe we should check how much. 111. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 per page, 714, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84, 98. Does it count sours? It does. 106? 105. 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing 2. I mean, true. That's true. Yeah, no, Travis knows. That's very true. I'm missing 2 placements, yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. It'll just take some time. We'll be good, guys. We'll be good. No worries. I'll survive. What pinatas do I not have? Oh my god. No, I've seen those. What am I missing? Hold on. $110. No, I have seen... No, wait, what? I think I have seen every single one of them. I'm looking through this, just trying to see if there's anything I missed. Okay. So I know exactly what we're going to use. So... Let me just kind of go. Toads. I don't know if I've already gotten... Have I gotten all the Licatoads? Actually, no, you know what I need to do? I need to do this. So the best way to figure out what pinatas you haven't had is go to Pinata Awards. And it kind of tells you, like, which ones you need. So, it's a variance. I really want to do Lickatoad, but I think we already have a Lickatoad stuff. That sucks. Yeah, I almost have everything kind of full out, but I need variants. That's the big thing. Sorry. Hello? I don't have crustaceans? Maybe we should get crabs. That was a weird sentence. Well, we can do ducks, so Sparks will be pretty happy about that. So we can do ducks, we can do crabs, we can do one more, maybe? Maybe one more? Could do Lackatoads. Can I quote that? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I imagine you know how to add quotes. Anyone can quote whatever. Yeah, it's exclamation mark quotes under quote add. Sparks knows the command. Sparks does it all the time. Hold on, let me make sure that the Lackatoad actually requires water. Yeah, it does. Oh! No, I think it's the other way around. Sparks, what's the command? I know you know it. I think it's we don't even have that. I'm still gonna add a lot of commands. I think it's quote add. Yeah, it's space. No duck to be in. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's oh man, I gotta get better at these commands and such. I kept like some of the commands I remembered off the top of my head when we were back on YouTube, but in the future I want to add a lot more. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry, y'all. Just I'm so behind on trying to get stuff done. So behind. 12:30. Get up in 5 hours, 30 minutes. Get some sleep, dude. Get some sleep. I'll talk to you later. But thank you, Travis, once again, and hope you have a wonderful night, dude. Take it easy. All right. So quackberries. I think we have quite a few actually. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna once again we're gonna keep it really calm. We're gonna keep it really chill right now. There's Professor Pester. So as you guys can see, he's gonna be kind of stuck. I don't want to pour. We want to remove. So the non-DVD stream soon. Don't worry, we're gonna be kind of halting the DVD streams for a little bit. So. Also, yeah, that dragonfly, those dragonflies will explode randomly. Hey, Mars, thank you. How have you been? Thank you for the birthday wishes, though. But yeah, like what I used to do with these Viva Pinata streams is as we were creating the garden, I would just talk about whatever is on my mind. Similar to how I do with Dead by Daylight lately and with Tetris 99, which we might play later. We might. I've been told to give Pac-Man 99 a try, but I honestly don't have too much experience with Pac-Man, and I actually don't feel confident in my Pac-Man abilities. Gotta be real. Yeah. For those who are... That's my laptop. I was like, I thought I heard somebody vacuuming again. For those who are curious, I'm probably gonna be taking a little bit of a break from Dead by Daylight once these archives are said and done. Probably gonna take a break until the next bug fix. Playing as the Trickster on Dead by Daylight absolutely killed my vibe to play the game. Like, I can play as Survivor, and it's a lot of fun. But, like, there's just... everything I need to do is play as Killer, really, and it's just not a super enjoyable time, to say the least. It's just, like, for those who were at that stream when I played as Trickster, where I just raged so much, it just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. The Survivor games are great, and it's always good to play Survivor with friends. I might do some more Survivor with friends in the future for Dead by Daylight, but I think I want to start focusing on maybe playing some other games and kind of giving some other games a chance, rather than continually going back to Dead by Daylight when there's really not too much I could do. obviously there's some achievements I still need to get in the game. But I mean, the game's gonna be around for a long time, and I want to wait for the Trickster hotfix first before I potentially go back, because I want to like see maybe the improvement. So, but I do want to say, weirdly enough, I've been wanting to go back to Splatoon 2. For those who weren't there on YouTube, Splatoon 2 is kind of my rise to community, I guess you could say. It was a fun time, met some great people, and then in turn had a fight with one of them, which I still apologized, and my apology didn't get listened to at all. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't think I want to be part of like that part of the Splatoon community anymore. But at the same time, like I still want to go back and enjoy it. This week, I don't think this week is going to be like a good idea for it. This week I want to finish up with be different this time around though. That's true. I mean, because I'll be on Twitch instead of YouTube. The problem is I don't know how Twitch treats people who don't like private battles compared to YouTube. YouTube, the biggest thing I'd get flamed for every time I played Splatoon was the fact that I hated private battles. And for some reason, I felt like I was the only creator who hated it. Most creators, I think, did it because it's like, oh, you get to play with your community, this, that, and the other. Okay. Fair point, you get to play with your community. Problem is, there are some people, and I'm not going to name names, but there's some people who did private battles, and it was very clear that they didn't really try, they just did it to get people to stay with the channel. Because if they were playing with the YouTuber, then that's all they needed to subscribe back then. Which was annoying to see. I hated private battles, not just because of that, but also because it just didn't give you anything when you completed a private battle. Like, it just straight up was like, yep, you had fun! No rewards. But at least you got the enjoyment of losing. And there was also the issue of there were some players who were significantly better than others that would either A, target the people who were not as good at the game, or B, would only target me, and in turn, like, essentially do the, they would just, like, be assholes about it. So, like, I don't know how people would normally react when it comes to, like, me not wanting to do private battles in Splatoon 2 on Twitch. YouTube, it was just uproar after uproar. Like, I would stream Splatoon, I'd do Turf Wars, and people could join in Turf Wars back then, but, you know, that was what it was. But you had people always joining the stream being like, oh, you should do private battles. And I'd be like, listen, I personally just don't like private battles, that's just my take on it. And then they would call me stupid. And while I normally don't mind being called stupid, because yes, I do a lot of stupid shit, it was kind of just annoying over and over, like hearing it every stream. And like I would join my friends, I would join my friends in playing it, but you know, it's very annoying. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm hoping that it's gonna be different this time when playing. Playing it over on Twitch. So we'll probably start that next week. We'll probably try it again next week. And once again, I will want to say I am very excited for Splatoon 3. I am absolutely very, very excited for Splatoon 3. And I hope a lot of you guys are as well. And thank you, Mars. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm very excited for Splatoon 3. My main gist, though, is I don't want people... right here. Oh, okay, well, that didn't work out as well as I was hoping. I remember, though, with me being super salty at, like, people who were playing Splatoon, or, like, theorizing about Splatoon 3. Man, I remember... Mo was pretty upset at me for wanting to do a satirical video against them. It made sense. It really did to be upset. But you know, well, the big thing I had issue with was the fact that there was a subsection. It, I understand why Mo and probably others would have gotten upset, and that's why I didn't make the video. My main gist was there was a large portion of people from that previous community who wanted to do nothing but wait, I'm doing crustaceans. Hold on, I'm going on for crustaceans, lacatodes, and quackberries. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm getting the right ones. But there were some people from my previous community who said that they would not play Splatoon 3 if gender was completely killed from Splatoon entirely. Like, they said that it didn't care if it was a good game, bad game. It just, there had to be no gender for the Inklings, Octolings, and such. I understand wanting it, but saying that the game would be terrible if it had it. If it had gender. Which I was going to... Personally, I wanted to flame those people. Because why... Like, I understand it's a big thing for a lot of people. I absolutely understand. But wanting to say that you did not want to support a game because of that... Excuse me. That, to me, that just felt odd. That just sprayed back at me. And I understand, like, you know, it's cool if there's no gender in Splatoon 3. That'd be cool. But saying that you're not going to play the game because it doesn't have it, then what games do you even play? Like, that was the big thing for me. That was like my big drive motivation, because I just kept seeing it on Twitter over and over and over and over again. That just wore me down, and I wanted to do something satirical about it. Just like the new Animal Crossing. Fun style and gender. Which, you know, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. If they remove gender from Splatoon 3, or power to you. They can do what it is. My main issue that happened with it is just that people were saying that it had to be, otherwise it would be a bad game. I don't think that one decision would immediately make it like a 4 out of 10 game or something. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to flame people. The problem is I was so like focused on being satirical and sarcastic to those people that Mo and I had a conversation during Cyberpunk where I kind of went a little bit far with my jokes about it. And okay, so 12 and a surfboard. Okay, cool. So, is there a problem with being the pronouns? I don't think there's a problem with it. I really don't. But some people apparently think that there is. Yeah, at least patch up for now, that's true. There's some people who do think that it is, like those pronouns need to be, like, erased or something. It was the vibe I was getting from that community, from that portion of the community. And I wanted to make a video, like, one, calling out all of the dumb theories that people were putting out just to get views, but also, like, calling out those people who weren't going to support the game if it didn't meet their agenda. But the way that Mo and I kind of treated it, and I wasn't helping because it was super late and I was just messing up words constantly. The way that Mo and I treated it was like people... I'm going to make that pond over there a little bit bigger. That I was saying that I wasn't going to support it entirely if it didn't have gender, which was not the case. So yeah. Yeah. I don't want to get into like the big conversation about that all, because like I said, we've talked about this a ton, just because that whole thing is what led to me no longer being on YouTube, essentially, because somebody tried to put that in also perspective. They tried to use that against me, even though that was not the reason I left YouTube. Okay, you're right there. Oops, I don't want the trick stick. Alright, just need a surfboard. So we can get some crustaceans in here. That's not what I wanted. I actually wanted to go to Coslots. That's what I was like, hold on. Coslots. Yeah, no, that was the big thing. So, like I said, now that I'm on Twitch, I want to give Splatoon another chance, and I want to enjoy playing the game. My main concern, though, and this is just my main legitimate concern, is that community coming back and flaming me for playing the game again. I'm a little bit worried about that. There's still one person in that entire community that I do want to talk to and be like, hey, you know, are we still chill? Like, what's the deal there? But I've honestly been a little bit too scared to message them. I did message one of them, but they said even though it's been months, still is nervous to talk to me, which is fair, For those who don't know what all happened, for why I'm on Twitch, I've talked about, I sometimes talk about it, usually whenever Splatoon comes up, admittedly. Essentially, there was one creator who I was annoyed that whenever they streamed collabs or anything, what would happen is they would essentially not credit the people they were playing with. This was the biggest thing, is that they wouldn't credit who they're playing with. And I was apparently the one that was, like, everyone was fine with it, but I wasn't. I wasn't because I feel like, you know, if you're collabing with somebody, can you move a little bit closer, by the way, buddy, so I can just make sure I have what I need to get you in here? Please? Please? If you're collabing with somebody, you want to make sure that they're getting the proper, like, shout-outs and everything, too. Like, when I'm playing with Neko, when people do co-coms, they can say it. I want to just make sure that I'm saying their full... I need a plant. I want to make sure I'm saying their full name when they're, like, playing, so that way people can at least, like, look it up and such. You know? I don't want it to just be, like... You know... I want to make sure the people that I'm collabing with are getting the proper attention. So that's why, like, whenever I'm playing Monster Hunter with Mo, I'll be like Palaples or Mo. I'll say Mo a lot, but I'll make sure I'll say Palaples every now and again so that way people understand that's who I was playing with. Perfect. Cube, I always say Cube. Neko, I'll make sure sometimes I'll say Neko Andromeda. Like, I want to make sure that people that I'm streaming with are getting the proper credit. And and even when I put it in the VODs, like, I want to make sure they're getting proper credit. And this particular person didn't seem like it really mattered. Crustacean's been gotten. Awesome. But yeah, this particular person on YouTube didn't seem to be too fazed by that. And we're pretty much just having a bunch of people collab, and the biggest thing that actually rubbed me the wrong way is whenever we stream together on their channel, they would essentially... They would leave the commentary only up to me. Which was honestly infuriating, because it's your channel. And if everyone's streaming on their own respective channels, make sure everyone's talking, sure. But if it's only on one person's channel, which in this case it was, like... you should make sure that you're talking a lot on your own channel. That's just what that's my personally think. I don't think it's crazy. I really don't. But apparently to a lot of people, it's like, it was blasphemous that I wanted them to make sure they were talking a little bit more. And that was just the big thing. So I talked to them about it. They ignored me. And then I made a video. Honestly, probably ill-advised, but I made a video just talking about the fact how, like, frustrated I was that I felt like I was being ignored by them. That, like, I was trying to tell them, like, listen, you need to talk a little bit more on your streams, and they just weren't responding. And then made a video, like, calling them out on this while calling out other people that, like, just seemed to like let this stuff fly and just let people like kind of take advantage of them for what it felt like. So, you know, that was fun. And I also left a collab group at the same time, but I guess it didn't go too well. And then some people tried to turn it into me being transphobic because the person in question was trans, even though it wasn't. It had everything to do with only YouTube stuff. It had nothing to do with who they were as a person. And then people just put their own agendas forward, and that's why I left. And that's the story. All I want to do, though, is I just want to play games and be a positive influence. And I don't want to be the, like... It just, to me, it feels weird if you're on somebody else's channel. They're not saying a single word, and you're the only one who's said more words than they have in an hour in the past, like, 5 seconds. Like, to me, that just seemed odd. So. Which is why, if anyone's, like, looking to do, like, content creation and stuff, like... I said this before when we played Fall Guys. Play a game that you're confident with, that you know like the back of your hand. Play the hell out of it, enjoy it, and then that way you work on your commentary, and then focus on getting like other people and like doing collabs and such. Like I'm down to do collabs with people. I don't want to be the one driving the conversation if it's on somebody else's channel, right? Key point, Ema's channel with when we were playing whatever it's called, Among Us. I made sure I stayed quiet for the most part because it's Ema's show, Ema's running the channel, and everyone else who's streaming. I was there just to be the extra person, right? Be the extra help. You know, I helped add to the stream, but my main just there was to add to it. I wasn't there to gain anything or anything for it. I just wanted to have a fun time and make sure that, you know, I only talked when I needed to. So, alright, I just want to make sure I do have a Quackberry house. So, once again, this was another series where like I talked a lot about. By the way, this is the duck house. So it's a sunken ship. So I'm gonna put this. Where's the entrance? I think the entrance is right here. Either way, like, if worse comes to worse, it gets moving around there and such. And then I want to keep unpacking things. But yeah, that's with me. I just like making sure I'm speaking my mind, talking about stuff. I do have more crustaceans. So I'm not going to unpack the Quackberry box just yet because I want to make sure I get the actual, like... I want to get 2 actual Quackberries, just like walking in, first and foremost. And then go from there. I don't think you two fight. I hope you two don't fight, because that would be really bad. What do you guys need to romance? We need 2 apples. Well, let me just make sure I have everything unpacked that I need to. The big thing would be awesome in this game is when I unpack all these boxes. Flutter Squatch. Yeah, see, I have Quackberries, but I don't want to use them just yet. Cartridge, raisins, Perfidomals, Tartridge, Kinderberries. I forgot I have a lot of those. Chameleons. Ashberries, Dragonoshes. Yeah, I have a lot of Dragonoshes, don't worry about those. I do have a lot of Licatoads. I could put all my Licatoads in this area. You know, I could probably put their house in here. You know, I probably will. Thinking about it. I'll do that later, though. I'll do that later.
Evening. You're not gonna ask me to do an all-nighter, are you?
Yes, I will. Ask you to do it all nighter. Where's Lacatoads? There you are. Also, for those who are wondering, the door is where the front of the house is. So I'm gonna put Lakatoads. Oh shoot, do they actually fight each other? That's a thing. So I tend, when I stream this game, I always use the wiki to make sure I don't put anybody who is rivals next to each other. Okay, never mind. Cool. We should be good. So I'll put Lakatoads there later. So I want to get these guys mating. So we need to put weeds. Alright, so I need a hemlock. Lagging a little bit. Alright, so we need to plant hemlocks. We'll plant 4 of them. And here's the thing. Each weed does something really bad to pinatas. If you hit like the residents of Pinata Village, they'll drop weed seeds just to fuck up your garden. Otherwise, you have to buy them yourselves. So, what I do is I'm going to keep these away. And then we hit these, so that way it should drop the hemlock top. But as you can see, getting one of these spreads out a ton. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to break these really fast to prevent them from doing anything else. I need you to eat this. Please. Okay. I want to get those 2 out of the way. Also, if you see that symbol above a Lakatoad's head or a Pinata's head, that means it has full candiosity, which means I can send it to a birthday party. But we don't want to do that just yet. I just want to make sure that we got these guys done. Eat these up. Let's see what the next thing is. Here's your house, buddy. Come on, eat this up. Eat it. Eat it. Sorry, you can eat this, dude. The other guy ate it. This guy's like, I don't want to eat it. It doesn't look good. Why are you rolling on your head? Eat it. No, get back here. No! He's just like, my house, it's perfect. Now I need to make sure you leave. Thank goodness. He walked into his house and then walked immediately out. All right, buddy. I need you to grab this, please. Sweet. All right, what's the next one we need? So we don't know what the next one is until he finishes it. He's in the air. Oh no. Also something else I still need to do is Langston. Oh, cool. We need a Lakatoad. Maximum candiosity. That's perfect. Good thing we have one. So these are challenges. Challenges get your pinatas like different outfits that they can wear. I don't really focus too much on the outfits, but we kind of go from there. All right, you guys just need apples, right? Let's go get some apples. Also, we had experience. And yes, there is experience in this game. I don't remember what level I am. I don't really care to check.
It doesn't matter. I can turn it all into profit.
And you know, one of the things that actually I remember from this, there was somebody, and I can't remember who I remember they needed help with an essay. And this was around the time where I actually started like telling people that I majored in English and everything. And I remember there was somebody who asked for help when it came to an essay, and they actually got an A+ because of word of the day alongside this, which I thought was pretty cool. One of my more proud moments of streaming. Tartrix, blue pretz tail. Alright, we're gonna send one of these crustaceans out. So you also get awards for sending people to parties for the first time, or pinatas for parties. Alright, what level am I? I'm a level 157. Okay, it's pretty big. Alright, Quackberry, what do you want? What do you need? You need a way to fight against a red hot. You will never do that. Okay, so the ducks should be coming into the garden at some point. Because there is corn. There is definitely corn. Alright. No, you're going in there. Okay. I need you to go over here. Alright, we're gonna plant some toadstools. Now, here's the thing. Toadstools and all this sort of stuff are pretty bad. So once they're fully grown, you're going to see them emit a earthly bad fuzzy stench sort of thing. Yep, Quackberry has entered, so it's just going to head over to the bread. So this game, so the cool thing about Viva Pinata is that it will actually, there is really cool things that this game does that will, that makes life easy. You know what? That's fine, actually. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to eat this. Alright, dickhead! You just ate another, you ate a guy's lunch! So the cool thing about Lakitos is that they're immune to poison. That's the cool thing. The downside is that dickhead just ate this guy's meal that's supposed to get him happy. Now, something you might notice is that his candiosity left. That's because even though he needs it for romance, he actually technically doesn't like it. And we'll see that in a little bit. I need to check something. Just curious. Because I'm getting the feeling, because the crustaceans are afraid of ducks, that the ducks and the crustaceans fight. And I hope they don't. Oh! Oh no! Oh, I've done a bad! Oh, I've done a bad. Okay, I have not done a bad. I almost did. No, I have done a bad. Oh, I've done a bad. I've done a bad. Ooh. Okay. By the way, you know, green fertilizer, 63 chocolate coins. I'm not made of chocolate coins here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not. Actually, I kind of am, but that's fine. All right, here's our second duck. As you can see, duck's a little happy. All right, so I read it backwards, but trust me, there's, okay, Spark, you'll be happy, but also a little sad. It has to eat a crab to mate. Well, that's a little awkward. That's a little bit awkward there. Well, we're about to witness something. So essentially what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to have the crabs all mate first. And then once we have all 4 wildcard pinatas, I'm gonna have to have the ducks eat the crabs. It's wasn't my best idea, admittedly.
Hey there.
On the plus side now, that way we have two ducks. We can deposit the rest of the ducks that I have. I have them somewhere. There we go. How many ducks do I actually have? This is a question. Pinata has returned. Oh my gosh, I have 4 ducks. Why do I have this many ducks? How do I have this many ducks? Wait a second. Are you the one I need? You are the one I need. I need you to run all the way over here.
I've always got a
So
smile
I
for you,
have-
as long as you always have chocolate coins for
I
me.
have a question.
And
Alright, I need to make sure that Lackatoad still stays.
thanks.
But I have an idea. It just depends. We might be able to save an entire crab species by this way. Wait, what are you doing? Get back here! No, stop! Please! No! Yes! Okay, I can save an entire crab species. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright, I just need to make sure that whichever Lackatoad... Is it you? Please tell me it's you. Please! Please get back here! Is it you? It is. Get over here. Alright. Now, get some ducks to romance. Okay. No, stop! Stop! Get back here! Get back here! He's just running away. Okay, so this is the romance minigame. This is the romance minigame. Essentially, you have to grab every single one of these hearts and make it to your significant other, who is currently on the eye of the duck. If we do it fast enough and grab every single heart, we get bonuses. Admittedly, this is a very terrible area, if I'm being honest. I see which way we can go. I'm gonna give it a try. Got it. So we get the twin bonus for doing it fast enough, and we get the wild card bonus. We'll see what that means later. Alright, dude. I need you to eat this, please. Perfect. Alright, nope, nope. Get back here. No! Have sex! You didn't have sex. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I just realized that these crabs are about to be scarred for life because of these ducks. Probably should have thought that through a little bit better. Alright. If I haven't seen there, okay, I'll show you guys the duck romance. Perfect. Yes. Okay. So something tells me... What I'm also going to do then... I'm going to get the Lickatoads all here too. I'm going to get all of them.
Hello.
Alright. Let's go find all my Lickatoads too. I don't want a Salamango. The Lackatoads and the Salamango will fight, and don't really want fights happening. So yeah, pretty much this is what I did every single stream, is we would get like everything maxed for one specific type of pinata, and we go from there. And I will give, like, if chat wants to be named after one, if somebody in chat wants to be named after a pinata, or have a pinata named after them, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm gonna put this back here. The problem is, after a while, you just don't get too invested into actually stylizing your gardens, because you know in the back of your head that it's just not gonna matter. And that's just the thing that always frustrated me, is that it never seemed to matter if I had like what I would have, right? It would always like frustrate me that like, oh, I have all these houses, but it's not gonna matter because I have this many pinatas, which means it's not gonna do anything. That's the thing, is I wish this game, once again, was on PC. Because if it was on PC, then we would have infinite stuff to place and we can actually make it super stylized. So, alright. So, I'm gonna need, so those two. So we're gonna get the Master Romance Award. And then at the same time, so I'm gonna need, I have 3 Lacatodes, right? I'm gonna have to do a lot of things here, real fast.
Good morning. Can I interest you in something serious?
So the two ducks that will hatch need 1. We're at 4, 5, 6, 8. So those are for the Lacatodes. Once the Lacatodes are ready. Lacatodes are going to be fine, and then we just need to check the journal. Player awards. And this is something that we always have to do. You guys won't see me do plant awards too much because I have every single plant award in this game. So I'll be fine. But yeah, this is really what these streams were. We're just chilling, relaxing. So Licatodes are maxed out, which is good. So Crustaceans, we need all 3 variants, Romance and Master Romancer. We'll get to variants in a bit. Variants are the one thing that I don't really like. I understand what they intend for you to do. I don't like it. So as you can see, this guy's blue, right? That's a different variant. In order to get variants, you need to feed pinatas very specific things. Here's the issue. What the game wants you to do, and this is literally confirmed, what the game wants you to do is they want you to have this one pinata eat everything imaginable to trial and error your way to what gives it a variant and what doesn't. Including pinatas. Because pinatas give you tricks, which tricks don't really do too much except increase value. What people actually do, though, is they just go to good old Viva Pinata Island info, or the Viva Pinata wiki, and just go from there. Alright, so we got twin wildcards that hatched. So now they're ducks with little things on their heads. So these 2 ducks are going to have to eat some romance candy once they get older. Also, there are dogs barking. They're barking angrily. So, okay. I'm going to get everything ready. There was a lot of dogs barking downstairs. I don't know if any of you guys just heard that. That was a little bit insane. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Also, you can see the crabs doing a little bit of crab dance. Alright, buddy. So here's the issue. I don't think these guys are going to properly mate. Here's the issue. I need these guys to eat these. Have you eaten 2 apples? You have not. Have you eaten 2 apples? You have not. Have you eaten 2 apples? You have. I need you. If you don't, you dare eat that watercress. If you eat that watercress, I'm selling you. That's a weird insult, but that's true. Okay. This guy wants to mate. Okay. So, let's get these crustaceans to mate. And let's get the Lakatoad to mate with this one. Nope. Stop being sad! It's because you're on sand. It is because you're on sand. That's why. Lakatoads hate sand. There's some things that they don't really like. Alright, what do we got? No sad times today. I know. I don't know why they're being so sad. So this one, since the hearts are not flashing, I don't absolutely need to, I love how the crab runs sideways. Also, if you had a bomb, they have lives. So, I mean, we're fine. We don't need to get all of the hearts right now. It's only when there's 6 of them is when we need to grab all the hearts. And then we'll be good. Alright, no, buddy. You need to... No! Stop! Get back over here! You two, do the dirty dance. Now, you might see this. What is this quackberry statue? That's their cocoon. They have to hatch out of a cocoon. Didn't you guys know that? Pinatas have to hatch out of a cocoon. So those orange guys that you see, those are invisible bombs. It's not really a big factor. Those are sleeping. Sorry, invisible ones are something else. Dude, that guy just jumped over a bomb. I actually just want to see if I can do this. They're pretty slow, which means that it's not that bad. I didn't realize you guys were this slow. Okay. That one's actually not too bad. Some of these ones get crazy when you're trying to get wild cards. Like, you have to do a lot of crazy stuff. Also, since we haven't seen crustaceans mate, get ready for their mating dance. Trust me, there was one that took us an hour just to get one set of wild cards. Do this. That was hype as fuck. Oh, another one. Sorry, that one with the that one that we just saw, that was hype as fuck. The crabs? The crab one was hype, dude. Alright, now that we've romanced one set of crabs and got the reward, they can now these. However, the ducks keep scaring them. Welcome back. The ducks keep scaring the crabs. Alright. So now we're gonna have 5, 6. You too. Egg delivered. Okay, so here's something we gotta do. Because you can't have 2 eggs in the same spot, there's like a little designated egg area. We need to... So I have 4 crabs, we're about to have 5, this will be 6. So I need every egg to hatch before we can do anything else. The crabs are fast, it's just they're a little bit off-put. So I don't think the crab wild card's gonna be too hard, and Lactoad one's not gonna be hard. Quackberry one we just did, so this actually should be really quick. But oh god, I need to move the eggs fast, and I mean really fast. So we have 3, so this will be fine. Luckily, it's just is a slow jump. No, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Oh god, it's the blue one. The blue one's still following me. So the blue ones are super, these are called, those are bombs. I just don't remember what they're called. They have a specific name. Essentially, they follow you, the blue ones do. There's some that are invisible, there's some that move, and then there's some that do other things. That's pretty much it. Alright, where are you, buddy? I need you. You need to go over there. Alright, now you. I need you to go over here. Alright. Hey, you! Eat that. So thanks to the good old Viva Pinata wiki, Quackberry eating one of those turns blue. And then, if I could have you eat the bird of paradise, this one will turn orange. Nope. Now we have those 2 ducks made. Black a toad. Eat that. So now the ducks that just hatched from the egg now have to do this again. I think I know the path for this on this side, because I think it's something like this. You want to be as smooth as possible when you're doing this. We're gonna have to try to make it close. Duck almost hit a bomb. Done. Got him. Can one turn yellow? No. According to the list I have here, no. Okay. You need to eat that. Where's another Lacatoad? There you are. Yeah, there's only very few colors. That's why, once again, that's why there's a lot of us that really want this to be as part of the, to be in PC. Because then pretty much every pinata could be any color. There's some people who do hack, like that. There's some hacked pinatas that are black. There are 3 of you, right? Before I do anything, yeah, there's 3. So that means this is 4, this is 5, this will be 6, and then we just have to wait for everything to hatch, and then we'll be done. Continue to be orange? Sure. You know what? I think this Lacatoad can easily just do this. Also, if you try to go to your partner in this game without having all the hearts, they'll start throwing their projectiles at you. Every single pinata actually does fight and will kill things with different projectiles. These guys have poison darts. This guy, I think, uses surfboards. Ducks, I think, shoot sliced bread. And these guys throw other frogs, I think. I think they throw other frogs. That sounds about right. Yeah, so usually I only have the wild card ones will be the ones that will be done. Ducks don't so spread. I can double check that actually right now. I have it pulled up. Actually, no, they throw anchors at people. Sorry, they throw anchors at people. Little odd there, but yep. All right, so Lacatoad's egg is jumping, which means we got the baby. There we go. Sweet. Now, in the original game of Viva Pinata, these wild cards that you guys see, these guys, wild cards would be a 1 in a more rare chance than getting a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon. It was super, super rare to get wild cards then. They added this little feature to like the romance minigames in order to get them in this game. But yeah, it's not so much the case here. So there is a little bit of an unfortunate thing that we're gonna have to do. But I can name this one real quick for you. So we go down here. This will be Timmy. There you go. And just by naming them, they get a little bit more candy. Yeah, there is one unfortunate thing that we will have to do, because I do it with every single garden, just to make sure it works. Alright, so we got all the crustaceans we need. So now we can do the crustaceans thing, and then we have to do
I knew extending the opening hours
the
would
other
pay off.
Lacatodes, that's right.
And
So we're gonna just gonna get this all prepared. So crustaceans. No, god dang it. The ducks keep scaring my crabs, dude. I didn't even think that ducks could scare crabs. They are literally being scared into a corner. So there's an unfortunate thing in this game. Every house can only have five residents to a house. And unfortunately, if you have two of the same house, it doesn't register the second house. Also, our second set of wild cards. They have little bushy butts. Feathers. So that means that if you want to maximize your pinata usage, you need to have 5 of any pinata at a time. Where am I? Okay, so I think the way we want to do this sucks, but I think it's the only way to do it. If we're fast enough, I think we can grab this one, go down, grab this one, go over here, get hit. Now, it's okay if we lose lives, because then we can retry the game for 50 coins and maybe spawn somewhere else. We didn't, so we're just gonna try this again. I also want to be as fluid as I can with, like, turning, so we don't lose, like, a lot of speed. Now, it's fine if I lose that, because I actually wanted to circle around, grab this. This should be last one. Twin bonus? Yeah, we got the twin bonus. Pretty good. So we just need to do that. I just have to wait for the Lacatodes to... Wait, you're licky. Yeah, so they're all gonna be kind of swimming in here. But yeah, so you can only have really... If you want to maximize usage, you need 5 of any one pinata at any given time. Which means that by the end of all of our little mating that's happening right now, by the end of it, we're going to have 10 pinatas that are ducks. We actually currently have that problem right now. What up, Soups? How's it going? So as you can check with Timmy right here, we have 10. Which unfortunately means we need to sell the remaining ducks. Once they get out and such. Now there's a cool thing in this game. There's actually something really cool. So Sparks, just to sate your worries, it's implied that when you sell pinatas, it's not like they get absolutely scrapped or anything. It's essentially implied that you sell them to Cost-A-Lot, and then Cost-A-Lot will essentially release them back into the wild, is essentially what happens. So essentially, yeah. They essentially just no longer are domesticated pinatas, is what's implied with the selling. This game is very much about, like, not... Like, the only thing that ends up happening with pinatas breaking is if you are a bad person treating the pinatas, or they're sick, which, yes, pinatas can get sick in this game, or they, like, you know, circle of life. Or if they get sent to a party, it's implied, of course, they're a pinata, they get broken open. But in this game, they try to make it very, very apparent, in my opinion, that pinatas are very similar to animals. So when you sell them, it's not like they get butchered or anything like that, because the only people who care about the actual candy is this asshole right here, who kills them and makes sure that they never respawn, which is why we don't like that guy. But it's implied that Cosalot and everyone else who's part of Pinata Island, when they purchase them, they put them back into the wild, is what the implications are. Which I think is pretty cool. I really do think it's pretty cool. That's kind of implied. So, yeah. While I'm at it, let me see what we need for the crustacean. Wow. No adopted son and his friends. So here's the cool thing. Professor Pester cannot actually kill any... Professor Pester actually cannot kill any wildcard pinata. Wildcard pinatas are, I believe, unable to be killed. So we're Master Romancer, so we leveled up again. We're now level 158. I don't remember how many levels are in this game, but there's a lot. Alright, so we have a few issues here. And I'm gonna hope for the best, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Remember those toadstools? So here's the thing. If it's not a Lackatoad that eats a toadstool, I believe if anything eats a toadstool and then leaves, if it eats a toadstool that's not safe for it, I don't think it becomes sick. I actually think it leaves the garden for good. And the scent is to do that. Now you might be wondering, Kit, why are you trying to tinker with that thing? Well, it's important. Also, this is a dragonfly. It may randomly explode. Just don't worry about it. You, on the other hand, I'm going to need you. Yeah, so weeds are really bad in this game because we did lose a pinata. No, 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 no! Nope, nope, nope. Bart! Bart, I need you! Bart, I need you! No, please. Bart, please. Bart, please. Bart, please. Bart, please. Bart, please. Bart, please. As you can see, it tries to attract him. Okay. Okay. That was terrifying. That was legitimately terrifying. Also, this crustacean, what's new about you? Oh, you got little spines on your back. That's pretty cool. Woo! That almost went really bad. That almost went really, really bad. Most of the times you're supposed to, like, corner them off and, like, block them. But, you know, sometimes you don't have that luxury. We almost lost that, unfortunately.
Good morning. Can I interest you in something seedy?
I was supposed to do something else with Bart, but I figured if I made a toadstool, like, we were definitely gonna need to. Alright, so you guys are still scared. Alright, excuse me. I need you to marry that guy. Alright, we need to look for the ones with the spines on their back. Oh, come on, get off of there. Yeah, these guys don't like sand. There we go. So now I just need the crustaceans that have the spines. You're going in there. You switch colors. And actually, we're almost done with Viva Pinata for today. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for this one. We're gonna grab this, jump over here. I'm gonna grab this one. Then we don't get hit. We're gonna have the blue guys chase us for a little bit, but we should be fast enough to where we can't. I could have gone around, but I don't want to because I want to get that guy to reset. And then we should be able to line this up perfectly, get that one, and then good. We get the twin bonus and the wild card bonus. Pretty simple indeed. Alright, so I need you to eat this. Actually, I'm going to move that over here so that way you don't get freaked out because there's ducks over here. The cool thing is that these guys are so positive right now that, like, they should be okay. Also, there's a pink duck over there that you guys can see. It's unfortunate that the crabs are so afraid of the ducks that they will freak out. Eat this quickly. Eat this quickly before things happen. They're so afraid of the ducks. They are literally terrified of the ducks. Because I might have needed them to eat them. I might switch what place the crabs are, but that's fine. Look at that crab. He's speeding on over. There you go. Cool. Sweet. Alright, let's real quick. Let's get rid of all the ducks that we don't need. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now all of the ducks, now the remaining 5 ducks are able to stay in the house. The other 5 get released into the wild. Alright, and then we get the next set of crustaceans. This one's actually a really good spot. Oh. Wow, that was a really bad, I hit the side. Oh, okay, good. I was like, no, I almost pressed the wrong button. And we got that. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate thing is, like, in this game, sometimes you want to have, like, perfect garden synergy, and for me, like, I don't entirely care, right? Crabs and ducks can live together in harmony, and, you know, they'll be fine. They'll learn. Sparks will visit the garden and teach the crabs the grade of ducks, and the ducks will just get on their dinner gowns and be like, we're ready to eat. Alright, that was a lot more smooth than before. Look at that. Perfect route. Back to the left. Got an escape. This mean Timmy's a serial killer. Alright. We need to get some more stuff. Look at Toad is not what I want.
Big spenders welcome. Window shoppers, not so much.
Window shoppers? Who's window shopping? Poopsnar, are you window shopping? Yo, I had a question for chat. Because I was going to send Mo some sketches, but I wanted to be sure before I send him over. Should I get a bonky mode of my own? Yes.
Have we met? Mark up the goal.
So I had an idea. It was gonna be, I wanted to do one where it was Aubrey, bonking me, like pink-haired Aubrey, like with a hammer. But I think it's like too detailed, so we might just do just Aubrey with the hammer for bonk. I think that would suffice, maybe. All right, yeah, everyone's still freaking out. Okay. Orchids are the other thing that we need for the crustaceans to get their other color change. So then the last thing we need is Lacatodes. Lacatodes, what do you guys need for variants? Oh, easy stuff. Oh, the most easy stuff. Let's go. And we'll just do this. Now, because it's raining, it actually does affect things. And honestly, we just need one, so. Now, I might be wondering why, like, fertilize some of these and didn't fertilize others. The orchids are actually really expensive, so we will see those in a bit. I need you to come over here. And if we tap it, we will get orchid. And you'll see what I mean by things being pretty awesome. Alright, where are you guys gonna go? Because I need you to not go anywhere near the ducks. Don't go near the ducks, please. The ducks do scare you. Weirdly enough, you're actually coming closer to the orchid, which is really nice. I'm thinking maybe it might be in best interest to get a, to make a pond over here. That way the crustaceans have somewhere to go, maybe. They're just like, I'm stuck over here. Did I just find a bone? I just found a bone. What do I do with this information? I just found a bone. Well, I'll sell it. Make some cash. Alright, what are these looking toads guys? These guys have little things on their heads. Cool. Also, we got this blue crustacean. It's pretty dope. Now we just gotta wait for these guys to hatch, and we should have some blackberry jam right here. Pretty good, pretty good. And now with this orchid, by the way, we can just sell it. And look at that, $13.50. Worth it indeed. All right, hopefully the crustaceans will start going to this over here. So yeah, they just got born to know that crackberries are their mortal nemesis, and they are running away. Look at these guys. Look at what they have. They have eyebrows. I like how the crustaceans just got born and they're just like, oh man, not again. Of course, I got born next to more things. I'm gonna sell some crabs. So we should have one more? Yeah, I need to find one more regular crab, which I think they're in here. They are. Yeah, we just gotta wait for the Lacatodes to... So yeah, pretty much all we have to do right now is we have to wait for the Lacatodes to get into their cocoons, get both of them to mate, feed one of these crustaceans when they grow up the blackberry jam, and then get the other variants for Lacatodes, and then we're done. That's pretty much what these streams always were, is just chill, making some stuff, getting all what we want, and going from there. It's just a fun time. And I can get, like, literally... If I didn't already have like a schedule or everything for everything today, oh my gosh, I would like, trust me, we would be here for hours. I would make like 3 more gardens and everybody else would be like, Kit, when are you gonna stop? That's me with like Sea of Thieves too, so. Let me check something here. I'm just checking some stuff real quick. Cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so while we're waiting for this all to happen, I got a question for chat. Do you guys... I know, my birthday, I could choose whatever sort of thing. I'm wondering if I should just do Monster Hunter Rise for the rest of the day, or if I want to jump into Tetris 99. I don't really know what I'm feeling. Maybe you could start with Monster Hunter Rise, and maybe later tonight do Tetris 99. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking I want to do Monster Hunter Rise. Also, this guy didn't like that, but still turns purple. Also, yes, he does have a mouth. I'm not feeling Pac-Man 99 just because, like, once again, I'm not good at that game at all. So those are all those variants done. Now we just gotta wait for the Lacatoads to be done and we'll be good. You know, I might just straight up jump into or instead of Tetris 99, I could do Sea of Thieves. But if we do Sea of Thieves, I'll be definitely distracted for a long time. For a hell of a long time. Actually, no, I don't want to do Sea of Thieves because I know my parents are going to want me to go downstairs to eat supper and everything at some point. Let's do... Oh, you know what? I have to do my Genshin dailies too today. Alright. After we get the Lacatoads and everything, I'm gonna go... We'll go on a brief break. I'm actually gonna go on Genshin for a little bit. We'll do a brief, like a very brief Genshin stream. It's only gonna be just dailies and doing some of the event stuff. And then we're gonna jump into... I'm gonna jump into Tetris 99. And the reason I'm gonna do Tetris 99 is because I would be able to do Tetris 99 until supper and cake. And then after supper and cake, we'll come back. Like, I'll have to end off the stream. After supper and cake, I'll come back and we'll do Monster Hunter Rise for the rest of the night. That actually will give me enough time to make thumbnails and such too. I have 30 VODs all unlisted because I haven't made thumbnails for them yet. I need to do that at some point. So I'm going to do that today. Get that stuff done. And then, whenever Mo decides to wake up, I will get them the sketches for some emotes. I'm going to have to draw up real quick though. Kit Bonk. No, those turned bad. I've been waiting so long for these guys to go into their cocoon that the romance candy broke. That's unfortunate.
Here to buy or sell. It doesn't matter.
That's so unfortunate. I'm so sad by this. Okay. So the cool thing is that you're almost done. The bad thing is you're blocking the door, which means that nothing else I think can leave. I don't think anything else can leave. Need you to eat that. Sell the... Nope, not selling you. Okay. This guy's gonna turn blue. And then this one's gonna born and go from there. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Lacatoads. Okay. So there's another one that we can easily get. Actually, I could actually just do this. Admittedly. Oh God! The Quackberry is yelling at the toad. Sparks, get your ducks in line. Sparks, you better get your ducks in line. Otherwise, you'll be ruined. You wanna know who's gonna be upset though about this stream? So, King Cheese was telling me yesterday to try to delay the Viva Pinata stream as much as I could in order to, get up yet? Probably not. Oh my gosh! Can you not? So King Cheese wanted me to delay the stream so that way he could be here to watch it. Unfortunately, I did delay it to like a decent time where everyone should have been out of school. And I think King Cheese is taking a nap and totally forgot about the stream. Which is a funny thing. Get back here! Listen, I told King Cheese. So. Yeah, I don't think Mo's up so far. I think them and Cube were playing, gosh, I'm trying to think. I think Mo and Cube were playing a lot of Monster Hunter last night after my internet died. I think that's what happened. Might not be. All right, we're gonna take risks. We're gonna take risks. Oh God, it's catching up. Oh, I lost. I think so. Because I know they were trying to get an Azuros. Like, they were trying to get the Azuros picture last night, which was the last thing we tried to do. I ended up getting it off stream because even though it disconnected me, I was still able to, I was actually still able to get it. Unfortunately, I couldn't join up with them to do it. Because of the fact... Oh God. Because of my internet dying for 6 hours. So because it died for 6 hours, like I couldn't do anything about it. And then yeah, so as a result, I just kind of chilled. But I think they still kept playing because they tried to get it, and they spent I think an extra hour because we weren't doing a quest. We were just kind of chilling. But I think they spent like an hour or something trying to do that mission. And then unfortunately, well, I think they got it after a while, but just didn't go well. And then I just started grinding a little bit off stream just because I had nothing else to do. I straight up had like nothing else to do because my internet was down. I didn't feel tired. So yeah. 2 murder and 1. Well, good job, Timmy. You murdered people. Man, these ducks are not having a good time. I mean... Interesting, you ignored the poke. I wonder if wild cards can't actually get into fights. I don't think we've ever seen a wild card get into a fight. Gotcha. Hey, sometimes that works. Sometimes that works. Oh, I can sell another crab. That's right. Nice. Good job, Sparkertons. I'm proud of you. So if you poke a pinata, they'll actually fight another pinata, typically. I don't normally like to do this, but at the same time, sometimes you just kind of want to. So, but yeah, once these eggs hatch, I just have to give them a banana tree seed, which I have, and then we'll be set. And this garden will be done. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good because, you know, I don't want to, I've stopped caring about investing the time and making the gardens look pretty lately, just because, like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it really does not matter what you do in this. That's what sucks. It's because, like, I'd want it to matter. I want it to look good, maybe get, like, a picture of it, but it doesn't because there's only so much space that you have in this. And that's what sucks. So. Let's push them once. Meanwhile, the one soul quackberry. That's normal. All right, let's see what these Lakitos look like. And we get... What the... Get back here! That one came out of the egg jumping. This one, meanwhile, is slow. These look like eyebrows. Hey, welcome back, Boops. How's it going? Something like that with you. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. I was thinking... I don't know. We'll see. If people want to play... Like, because right now, so of course, my birthday's on a Monday, which means people are usually busy, either with work, school, whatever. So, like, I would be down to play, like, Among Us or Town of Salem with the community on Discord. The issue, though, is, like, you know, one, it depends on who's all available, right? But also, two, like, I probably wouldn't stream it because it would just be, like, a chill time. It wouldn't, like, stays chill and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I mean, once again, the reason with, I mean, there was the issue with, for those who don't know why we haven't streamed Town of Salem in a while, I don't know if anyone remembers this. There was one person in particular who kept trying to tell Town to always kill me and was stream sniping. They were claiming that they weren't and that they were trying to, like, you know, play the game and everything. But they actually were stream sniping and like thought it would be funny to always get me killed. For those who played, you know who it is. You know who that person is. Because it just always happened. And it was so annoying to deal with. To the point where I tried to get them killed and they started complaining. And I'm like, why are you complaining if you're trying to get me killed? I already know who your name is because you're the only name that's vastly different than everyone else's. Constantly. Like, what do you expect? And it just got like, it was just a fight at that point of like, the games would become me versus that person, even if we're on the same team, of who can get each other lynched first. And it just wasn't fun. It's the person that annoyed you a lot, Sparks. I can almost guarantee it's the person who annoyed you a lot. Let's get rid of these Lakitos. Two. Oh wow, two of the regular ones are. Yeah. All right, so we just gotta wait for these guys to leave. We get to sell 3 more, and then we'll be good. And there's that other variant. Good stuff. Good stuff. Meanwhile, this one Lickatoad's like, I'm having a great time. So. Yeah, I don't have any nocturnal pinatas, which is interesting this time around. Alright, but that is pretty much everything then we can do with this garden. We got all 4 pinatas that we wanted. Go from there. So I'm thinking next time we do Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, once again, I just want to, actually do want to finish all of this. I actually have not finished all of these, but I think we can. I think we absolutely can. Seems like it'd be frustrating. Well, here's the thing. Town of Salem is Among Us before Among Us existed. Hence why there's the Town of Salem mod for Among Us. The issue with Town of Salem is that, like, people like to stream snipe a lot with Town of Salem, which is why I had to block my name. The problem is, if I were to try to block everything you can try to do in Town of Salem, you'd get outed immediately. So, like, literally the screen, I'm being honest, the screen would be, like, half covered. Not including the background. Like, I'm saying, like, the main game screen, half of it would be covered. Just to try to hide everything, and even still, like, it would be bad if you're trying to prevent somebody from cheating. Compared to Among Us, where, like, you know, you don't have to really worry about that too much, typically. Unless you get a full group of 15. But most of the time, somebody's going to die first, they're going to start complaining the entire time, and then you just move on from there. So, But I'm thinking, sorry, back to Viva Pinata. I'm thinking next time. Oh, dude, I don't even have all the different colors of sheep. I actually haven't even gotten a pigeon to visit. I know Adori wanted to get the pigeon. I think we do get the pigeon, maybe like Squazzle as well. There's a few of them that I need to get. A lot of these later pinatas are the ones I really, really need to get. Sarzarilla, Rorio. What if we do this? You know what? I got a great idea. We're gonna do... Next time, somebody hopefully will remind me of this. We're gonna do... We're gonna get the pigeon. Along with the pigeon, we'll do a Buzzenge. And then, like, because we have 2 flying pinatas, and then a Squazzle and a Taffly for 2, you know what? Squazzle and a Tartridge. So I'm gonna write that down. I can do this. So Squaz, Tart, Buzz, Pudge. Perfect. Easy. All right. So it's pretty easy. But yeah, this was pretty much what everything was. Is just chilling. Do I actually have photos? Oh, taking a picture of the blimp, because you had to do that for a... You had to take 1 picture of a blimp in order to get an achievement. But it had to be perfect. Like, you had to get the perfect picture of the blimp. It is my birthday, Pineapple. It is. How's it going? Alright, so here is what we are gonna do. So confused. Thanks, Pineapple. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, we're gonna switch games. I am going to I'm gonna put up Be Right Back. And then I am gonna go grab food real quick. Is this the right button? It's been a while since I've shut off turn off console. There we go. I'm gonna be right back, yeah. Gonna grab some food real quick. I'll get some music going for you guys, and then we'll be back with we're gonna do a little bit of Genshin. Just do some Genshin dailies, and then I'll switch to Tetris 99 until I have to go eat supper. So we'll be back with Genshin in a little bit. Enjoy music. What's this music? Yeah, there we go. Be right back.